Hello everyone, this is Matt the Speedstar here, reporting for the next episode of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. In the last episode, we completed Seabreeze Cove and took down Fugu the Frightening, and got a start on Juicy Jungle. In this episode, we're going to continue through Juicy Jungle, starting with 5-2 Reckless Ride. I'm not going to like this. And to start off this episode, guess what type of level this is? It is a rocket barrel level. By the way, I love how the background looks back there. You can see the rainbow and all that color there. And if you go this way, there's a mini game. So while I'm doing this, this shouldn't take me that long actually to do. I'm gonna talk about a little bit of Donkey Kong Country 3 for today's Donkey Kong Country fact of the episode, because just before I started recording, I actually finished 103% completed Donkey Kong Country 3. On an NES ROM, of course. I don't have any of the remakes on the Game Boy Advance. So let's get started. Let's get started with this rocket barrel anyway. I really hate this one. I really don't like this one. This is one of those. I'm just gonna say this is not the toughest one there is, because believe me, there is another one after. There is another one on Donkey Kong Island. Spoilers. Oh, jeez, almost forgot about the key there. Anyway, this is why I don't like this level. You got this tucked here in this machine, and he's gonna keep chasing you throughout most of the level, trying to get at you. And you know, it's a real bit of it can be a real pain, considering you're practically defenseless when you're on a rocket barrel. You're not as defenseless on a minecart, because you can jump on foes. Whereas here, you're completely defenseless. You can't do anything except dodge. So as that tux comes back, I did just recently finish Donkey Kong Country 3 Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. NES ROM, of course. Ooh, careful there. He's got more stories coming out. Get down here. Gotta practically be hugging the water just to avoid that, just to get that O. So I recently, the last world in Dixie Kong's Double Trouble, Krematoa, I believe it's called. Yeah, it's based on I'm sure y'all know the word Krakatoa, right? Well, it's based on that. And in the remake of Donkey Kong Country 3, they actually added another world. It was called Pacifica, and they changed the boss of Razor Ridge to Croctopus, whereas in the original Super NES, it was Barbos, who was the boss of Razor Ridge. And man, that was a pretty intense boss arena, because the water was blood red. Oh, by the way, if you look in the back there, oh, poor Tux, he just got eaten. Oh well, let's get 14 banana coins out of that. That was actually a lot better than I thought. Actually, yeah, that was a lot better than I thought, because, well, usually I really suck at rocket barrel levels, and I don't know how I did okay on that one, really. Anyway, let's keep going. 5-3, Fruity Factory. Secret level. In this level, you need Dixie Kong or Cranky Kong to get it. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that Diddy Kong is really not gonna be helpful anywhere in this area. Or island, I should say, because, you know, it's not worlds, really, it's islands. Well, you could technically call them worlds. I know a lot of wikis and such do. They call them worlds instead of, like, islands and stuff. That's what they technically are. Except for Seabreeze Cove, you can say that's a bunch of isles. Anyway, right here, I'm just gonna say right now, if you're not good at precision platforming, you are going to die a lot here. And the same is true for avoiding hazards like those blades over there. As well as this guy, Chum Chuckin' Charlie. Hey, that's what his name is. That's what his name actually is. I'm not the guy. I'm not the person who named him. So don't blame me. Of course, why would you blame me? I'm just let's play the game. And I'm rambling. I'm trying to talk about stuff from Donkey Kong Country 3 because I just completed it. And with when you have another world added to the game, with having that world Pacifica, which is supposed to be in between K3 and Razor Ridge, I think. I don't totally know, because remember, I have not played the remakes. And I'm just trying to focus over here, because this is where precision platforming comes in. Especially right here. Because, you got really small platforms right there. Sure, you can't cheat it with Dixie, of course, but, just try not to cheat everything, because, gotta do things right the first time, otherwise you won't be able to learn how to speedrun or do anything else later on. That's basically how I was with the hidden Kong levels. By the way, the secret exit is around here. In fact, it's right up here. I think you can also use this guy too. I don't know. I don't think you can use that guy, but I think you need either Dixie Kong or Cranky in order to get that. By the way, puzzle piece right there. Yeah. And luckily, you get a Kong barrel right there, just in case. And you know what? I'm just gonna hit this guy with it. Oh. Yeah, I just thought I'd hit that big plant with the barrel, because I don't really need it. And I was already at full health. But yeah, the secret exit, excuse me, was right up there, just before the G. I didn't want to get it because I want to make sure, I want to make sure I get through this. Well, this, and, well, I had to show where it was. I will be off-screening it. By the way, you get another Dixie barrel here. They want you to have Dixie for this one because of what you're doing. So, basically, that spinning blade wall back there, dead. That big surprise. Alright, so yeah, that spinning blade wall right there is instant death if you touch it. I'm not kidding, it's instant death. So yeah, just don't touch it, and try to do your best to speed through here. But then you also gotta do your best to not die by these falling things. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, good. Got that, and that thing just decided to troll us right there. So, yeah, you got all these. There'll be a puzzle piece at the end, sort of. Not, like, over where that banana coin was, except not right just yet. Right there. And we got that, and... Whoa! Dead. Not big surprise. By the way, I never really paid much attention to the details in the fruit here, because, well, I know it's like an HD game, of course. But yeah, the detail they put into the fruit and such. By the way, 15 banana bunches on the wall, 15 banana bunches. Yeah, all the detail they put into the graphics and how the fruit looks is just wow. Okay, there we go. Kind of did a little suckish, but anyway, 5-4, Panicky Paddles, another secret exit. I will be getting both of these secret exits off screen, but I will be showing you where they are. I'm just gonna warn you right now, this one is very hard to get to, and it requires Dixie. No Cranky or anyone else, Dixie only. Here we go. I love the music for this place, but I just hate this level in general. Because believe me, it is tough. And to make matters worse, you only get one Kong barrel completely. You get no Kong barrels after the first one that you see. So if you cannot hold on to your Kong, then you're kind of screwed here. So, very good recommendation to use the Kong Pow move when you can. I'm just saying. Trust me on this. If you have the Kong Pow, find a good place to use it, and use it. And you get a puzzle piece for doing that one. There's 9 in this level. There's the K. Oh, I was actually thinking back to a level in Dixie Kong's Double Trouble when I was going through Krematoa. Because, well, the thing was that in the level I thought I actually got all the Kong letters, but I actually missed the K because I was more focused on doing the bonus barrels. Because, you know, trying to 100% the game, and you need to get all the bonus coins in order to do it. And surprisingly, it's a lot easier to get to the... It's a lot easier to get to the bonus barrels and finding the DK coin in Dixie Kong's Double Trouble than it is in Diddy Kong's Quest. I still say Diddy Kong's Quest is my favorite of the original trilogy, but I'm not saying Dixie Kong's Double Trouble wasn't that bad either. I don't know. I guess it's the difference in atmosphere. Not really. I don't know. I guess I just prefer it because you know how the kind of mission you're going into enemy territory and such. It's basically the same of what you're doing in both those games as you're going into Crocodile Isle and the Northern Cremisphere. Sorry for awkward silence. Just not sure what else to say at this point. I'm also thinking I wanted to continue a little more on what I was talking about last time. You know, how there's so many Kongs both in the game series as well. Not just the series of Donkey Kong Country. I'm talking about the whole franchise in general. Anyway, there's a puzzle piece back here. It's tough to get to because you've got all of these spiny things here. I wonder what kind of fruits these are. I don't know. But I do know one thing. Swimming through all that juice, wouldn't that make Donkey Kong and Dixie Kong's fur all sticky? Nintendo logic. That's all I can say. By the way, we've got this here. Make sure you get that. And I still don't know where I can find a place to use the Kong Pow safely so I can get a good amount of golden hearts in order to make sure that I actually survive going through some parts of this level. Because you know what I should have bought? I should have got a blue balloon, because there is one part of this level where you have to do a lot of swimming. And by the way, there was just a mini game down there. Oh yeah, and you can respawn. You can respawn these enemies if you want. Although I think that one guy who was checking the melon bombs, I do not think he respawns. Oh well. I know the mini games aren't really a requirement, but I'm just trying my best to get them, because you know it just gets them out of the way. And they basically are a part of the level too. So I figured, why not? Oh, sorry, burp there. But yeah, a good recommendation for this place would be get a blue balloon with you at a certain part, which is right here. Especially when you're actually trying to get past this one part, because you actually have to backtrack a little bit to get to the end. And that can be a little troublesome. especially when with limited air. By the way, there'd be a puzzle piece in that little spot down there. I think I can get to it. Yeah, I think I can get to it all right and still have enough air to get through. Yeah, it's right here. Anyway, just gotta be careful now. There's another bubble right here, which is good. Anyway, I'm just really worried because there is some instant death. There are some pitfalls here that are coming up real quick, and, you know, you screw it up, you lose your Kong, you lose whatever chances you have of trying to out. Yeah, if you lose Dixie, you lose whatever chances you have of getting near the secret exit. And although I am just showing where it is, I want to at least make sure I'm able to show it, so that way you guys know where it is. By the way, right there, get out of the water real quick, get you, and get you, and I believe that will do it. So yeah, just go down here. Not much of a swim as in the first level, but that's basically where it is, and I've already got all the Kong letters, so yeah, I've already got all the Kong letters, so I could do this one. But if you do this one instead of the secret level, yeah, the secret level actually skips the level that comes after this one. So yeah, it's good to know. And let's go get an extra life, I guess. And I kinda think I'm not gonna do any other levels after this, because don't wanna push it too far. Yeah, I'm sorry for like another short episode or so, but I really wanna make sure I don't overdo it and get super long episodes like those 27-minute longs I have. Even though they got a lot of progress done, I still rather not do them that long anymore, so I'm going to end it here. So, next time on Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, we're going to do the secret levels of Juicy Jungle, and we're probably going to do this one too. So, if you liked the video, please give this a thumbs up, it'd be really nice. Want to follow along on this and Super Mario 3D World, don't hesitate to subscribe. Any concerns come up, I'll let you guys know on my Twitter, and any additional info is down in the description below. So, until next time, this is Matt the Speedstar, signing off.